Have you ever felt your world just stop? One day you have everything. You have plans. You have dreams with someone you love. You think this is it. This is your forever. Then, in a blink of an eye, it's all gone. The person you built your life with is no longer there. The future you imagined together disappears like smoke. It's a pain that's hard to explain. It feels like a part of you has been ripped away. You look in the mirror, and you don't even recognize the person staring back. The emptiness is so loud, and the silence is deafening. This is the reality for so many people who have loved and lost. The questions start to haunt you in the middle of the night. What did I do wrong? Was I not enough? Why did they leave? You replay every moment, every conversation, every fight. You search for clues you might have missed. You try to pinpoint the exact second when things started to fall apart. This self-blame is a heavy burden to carry. It makes you doubt everything you thought you knew about yourself and about love. You feel like you are walking through a maze with no exit, surrounded by the ghosts of what used to be. The pain is not just emotional, it feels physical, like a constant ache in your chest. It's even worse when you find out there was someone else. The betrayal cuts deeper than a knife. It's not just about the relationship ending. It's about the lies. It's about the secrets. It's about knowing that while you were being faithful, they were not. The trust you gave so freely was shattered into a million tiny pieces. You start to question every memory. Were those happy moments real? Or was it all a performance? This feeling of being fooled, of being made a fool of, can be the hardest thing to heal from. It poisons your view of love and relationships. You see other couples happy, and you feel a sting of jealousy. You wonder if you will ever feel that way again. Will you ever be able to trust someone with your whole heart? The fear of being hurt again builds a wall around you. It's a defense mechanism, a way to protect yourself from more pain. But this wall also keeps out the possibility of new love, of new happiness. You are caught between the pain of the past and the fear of the future. It's a lonely place to be, and it feels like no one truly understands the depth of your sorrow and the weight of your broken heart. After experiencing such a deep betrayal, it's natural to question everything. You start to look at marriage and monogamy differently. The promise of one true love and happily ever after starts to sound like a fairy tale. You see stories everywhere of people cheating, of secret families, of relationships ending because of infidelity. You begin to wonder if monogamy is even realistic for everyone. Is it a natural way to live? Or is it a rule that society forces upon us? These are tough questions, but for someone who has been cheated on, they are very real and very valid. The ideal of a perfect, faithful partnership seems broken. This is why some people lose faith in the institution of marriage. They think, what is the point of a vow if it can be broken so easily? The piece of paper, the ceremony, the rings, they all feel meaningless when the person who promised to be true to you is the one who hurts you the most. This disillusionment can lead people to reject the traditional path. They might decide that they would rather be single than risk that kind of heartbreak again. Or they might start to explore other ways of thinking about relationships, ways that don't fit into the neat little box of one-on-one commitment for life. When someone experiences bigamy, where their partner is secretly married to someone else, the betrayal is on a whole other level. It's not just a broken promise, it's a crime. It's a deep deception that shatters your entire reality. You learn that the life you were living was based on a massive lie. This kind of profound shock can make a person completely cynical about love. They might start to think that if someone could lie about something so big, then maybe honesty in relationships is impossible. This is where the idea of polygamy might enter their mind, not as a way to cheat, but as a search for honesty. So when a person who has been hurt says they are open to polygamy, it's not always about wanting multiple partners for themselves. Sometimes it's about a desperate need for transparency. They think, if my partner wants to be with other people, I would rather know about it than be lied to. It's a cry for a relationship built on truth, no matter how unconventional that truth might be. They are so tired of the secrets and the pain of discovering infidelity that an open, honest, multi-partner relationship seems less painful than a monogamous one filled with lies. It's a radical thought born from deep, deep pain. Let's get our terms straight because words matter. Monogamy is what most of us know. It's a relationship where you commit to only one partner at a time. This is the model that our society, our laws, and our churches promote as the ideal. It's built on the idea of exclusivity, faithfulness, and a singular bond between two people. When you get married in the Philippines, you are entering into a monogamous contract. It's a promise of loyalty to one person and one person only, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, until the very end. Then there is bigamy. This is not a type of relationship, it's a crime. Bigamy happens when a person who is already legally married enters into another marriage with someone else. This is illegal in the Philippines. The law is very clear about this. You can only be married to one person at a time. Bigamy is an act of deception. It involves lying to at least one partner, and often to the government as well. It's a serious offense because it breaks the legal and moral contract of marriage, causing immense emotional and legal damage to the unsuspecting spouse who was betrayed. Now let's talk about polygamy. Polygamy is the practice of having more than one spouse at the same time. In many cultures and religions around the world, this is an accepted practice. However, in the context of Philippine law, under the family code, polygamy is generally not allowed for the majority of the population. The law upholds monogamous marriage. The Catholic Church, which has a huge influence in the country, also strictly teaches that marriage is a sacred covenant between one man and one woman. It does not permit or recognize polygamous unions for its members. However, it is important to note that there is an exception. Under Presidential Decree 1083, or the Code of Muslim Personal Laws of the Philippines, polygamy is legally recognized for Filipino Muslims under certain conditions. This shows that the concept of marriage is not the same for everyone in the country and is influenced by culture and religion. For those outside this specific legal framework, any marriage after the first one is considered void. So while some may desire a polygamous relationship for reasons of honesty, the law and dominant religious views in the Philippines stand firmly on the side of monogamy for most citizens. Let's compare the pain. In a secret monogamous affair, the hurt comes from the betrayal. It's the shock of the lie. It's the feeling of being replaced and devalued. The pain is magnified by the secrecy and the disrespect. You are left to pick up the pieces of a life you thought was real. On the other hand, in an ethical polygamous relationship, the foundation is supposed to be honesty. Everyone involved knows about the other partners. The agreements are open and consensual. While jealousy and other complex emotions can still exist, the devastating blow of discovering a secret affair is removed. The goal is honesty, not secrecy. Is it wrong to want more than one partner? Or to be in a relationship with someone who has other partners? The desire itself is just a feeling. It's not inherently right or wrong. What matters is how you act on that desire. The most important things in any relationship, whether with one person or more than one, are respect, honesty, and consent. Hiding, lying, and cheating are what cause the damage. An honest relationship with multiple people can be less painful than a dishonest relationship with just one. The real enemy is not the number of partners. The real enemy is betrayal. No matter what kind of relationship you want, you deserve to be treated with dignity. You deserve a love that is honest. You deserve a partner who respects you enough to tell you the truth, even when it's hard. You should never have to feel like you are not enough. You should never have to compete for love in the dark. Real love, true love, doesn't make you question your worth. It doesn't thrive on secrets. It builds you up. It makes you feel secure. It respects your heart and your mind. Whether it's with one person or with the consensual agreement of many, love must be a safe space. If you are feeling broken right now, please know this. Your worth is not defined by who left you or why. Your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see it. You are whole, even with a broken heart. The journey to healing is long, but it starts with you. It starts with choosing yourself. It starts with demanding honesty and respect in all your future relationships. You are worthy of a love that is true, a love that is transparent, and a love that honors the incredible person you are. Don't ever settle for less. Your forever is still out there, and it will be built on truth.